Did you know that a standard gas generator can lose up to 30% of its efficiency just sitting in your garage, while these modern solar beasts are ready to rock the moment the lights go out? All the links are in the description. Today we are breaking down the absolute best emergency solar generators of 2026 to ensure you're never left in the dark, comparing everything from ultra-portable pocket rockets to massive home backup units. Whether you're a hardcore prepper or just want to keep your phone charged during a storm, I've got the perfect match for you. Stick around until the end because our number one pick is a total game changer for hikers. What's the longest power outage you've ever had to deal with? Let me know in the comments. Number 6. AFERY Nomad 1800 P180. The AFERY Nomad 1800 is a total beast for those who need serious oomph without breaking their back, packing a massive 1,800 watts continuous output into a frame that's surprisingly easy to lug around. While many 1 kilowatt-hour generators feel like lifting a lead brick, this 25-pound unit gives you the juice to run high-draw appliances like kettles and hair dryers that would normally trip a smaller station. Compared to something like the ECOFLOW Delta 2, the AFERY actually holds its own with a similar power output, but often hits the shelf at a much friendlier price point. Plus, it throws in a massive 7-year warranty, which is practically unheard of. You get 13 different ports, including a super-fast 140-watt USB-C for your laptop, and the LIFE P04 battery is rated for over 4,000 cycles, meaning this thing will likely outlast your next 3 cars. The only real trade-off is the lack of a fancy Wi-Fi app. It uses Bluetooth only, and the fans can get a bit chatty when you're pushing it to the limit. It's a rugged, industrial-feeling powerhouse that I'd recommend to anyone who wants high-end performance without paying the premium brand tax. Do you prefer having a dedicated phone app for your gear, or do you find them a bit gimmicky? Drop a comment and tell me your take. Number 5. VTOMAN Jump 600X. If you're looking for the Swiss Army knife of the group, the VTOMAN Jump 600X is exactly what you need because it does things most 300 watt-hour stations simply can't handle. The headline feature here is the V Beyond tech, which allows this little 600-watt unit to actually run resistive appliances like toasters or heaters up to 1,200 watts. That's a massive advantage over the Jackery Explorer 300 Plus, which would just shut down in that scenario. It's built like a tank and even features a dedicated port to jumpstart your car, making it a literal lifesaver if you're stranded on a cold morning with a dead battery. While it recharges a bit slower than the newest flash charge models, it offers a unique expansion port so you can daisy chain an extra battery to nearly triple your capacity if your needs grow later on. You're getting a high-efficiency 110-watt solar panel in the bundle, and while it lacks an app, the rugged reliability and car-starting capability make it an essential piece of emergency kit. I think this is the ultimate choice for road trippers and weekend campers who want a safety net for their vehicle and their gadgets. Is a car jump starter a must-have feature for you in a portable battery? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Number 4. Anker Solar Generator SOLIX C300. Anker has absolutely mastered the art of small but mighty with the SOLIX C300, creating a vertical lantern-style power station that looks more like a high-tech piece of home decor than a generator. Don't let its cute 9-pound frame fool you, though. This thing is a performance monster with dual 140-watt USB-C ports that can charge a MacBook Pro at full speed, while the unit itself recharges to 80% in under an hour. When you compare it to the ZeroKor R200, the Anker feels like it's from a different decade with its premium build, smart app control, and a 10-millisecond UPS mode that keeps your Wi-Fi router running during a flicker. It even has a built-in light bar for when the grid goes down, making it the perfect bedside companion during a storm. The vertical design takes up almost no space on a table, though you'll want to watch out for the glossy screen in direct sunlight as it can be a bit reflective. It's the gold standard for remote workers and grab-and-go adventurers who value fast charging and sleek design over raw wattage. Would you choose a vertical design like this over the traditional lunchbox? Shape, let me know which style you prefer. Number 3. ZeroKor R200. For those who want a complete solar setup without emptying their savings account, The ZeroKor R200 is the ultimate entry-level bundle that proves you don't need to spend a fortune to be prepared. Weighing in at just 5 pounds, it's light enough for a child to carry, yet it packs 280 watt-hours of juice and a 300-watt pure sine wave inverter that's safe for sensitive electronics like CPAP machines. While it uses standard lithium-ion instead of the longer-lasting LiF EPO4 found in the AFERIY or Anker, it undercuts almost everyone on price while still including a 60-watt foldable solar panel in the box. Compared to the Jackery 240, you're actually getting more capacity and an extra AC outlet for less money, which is a fantastic deal for casual campers. You do lose out on high-speed USB-C charging, so you'll need to bring your wall bricks, and it won't run your coffee maker. But for keeping phones and lights going, it's incredibly dependable. This is the perfect first solar generator for someone who wants to test the waters of renewable energy. Do you think budget-friendly units like this are better for beginners? Or is it worth it to save up for the premium brands right away? Number 2. Soltera IEE P2400. When the power goes out for days and you need to keep the fridge running and the lights on for the whole family, the Soltera IEE P2400 is the heavyweight champion you want in your corner. This massive 2048 watt-hour unit is essentially a silent, fumes-free gas generator replacement that can surge up to 5,000 watts, meaning it can handle 99% of your household appliances with ease. Because it weighs 52 pounds, Soltera gave it a genius luggage-style telescopic handle and rugged wheels, making it way easier to move than the bulky AFERY. It recharges from the wall in a blistering 90 minutes and features an EPS function that takes over in 10 milliseconds, which is faster than a human can blink. Compared to the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max, the Soltera offers a similar punch, but includes that built-in wheel system that makes it much more user-friendly for solo homeowners. It's an investment in peace of mind, especially with its 4,000 cycle battery life and massive 16-port array. If you had to power just one appliance during a blackout, what would it be? For me, it's definitely the coffee maker. Number 1. ECOFLOW Trail 200 DC. And finally, our number 1 spot goes to the ECOFLOW Trail 200 DC, a revolutionary little unit that throws the rulebook out the window by ditching the heavy AC inverter entirely. By focusing strictly on DC power, this 4-pound featherweight reaches a massive 95% efficiency, meaning you get more actual runtime for your phones and drones than units twice its size. It's the ultimate tool for modern creators and backpackers who have moved to USB-C everything, featuring a 140-watt PD 3.1 port that can charge a high-end laptop at lightning speed. Because there's no inverter, it's completely silent and stays cool even under heavy use, making it the most efficient portable hub on this list by a long shot. While it won't plug into a standard wall outlet, its extreme portability and adventure-proof build make it the clear winner for anyone who lives life on the trail. Just keep in mind it's slightly over the TSA limit for planes, so this is strictly for your ground-based adventures. What do you think about a DC-only power station? Is the weight savings worth losing the AC plug? All the links are in the description. If this breakdown helped you figure out which solar generator is right for your next emergency, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the latest tech. I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 would you trust to keep your gear running when the grid fails? Let's chat in the comments below.